you this question because I think I should know. I mean, I obviously know the role of a doctor, but what's the difference between a doula and a midwife? And is there anybody else that comes into play?
Okay, you are not ridiculous for not knowing this. So many people ask this, and so many people still don't know it, even though it's a little bit more well known now than when I was having my children. But really, if you're going to look at who your medical caregivers are, it's either going to be, when you're giving birth, a midwife or an obstetrician. So midwives and obstetricians are going to be the person who catches the baby. If a C-section is needed, it's always an obstetrician, because an obstetrician is a medical doctor who is a surgeon, trained as a surgeon.
So a midwife wouldn't be in a hospital? That would be like
yes.
a home?
No, absolutely. Almost all midwives deliver in hospitals.
Oh, in a hospital.
Yeah,
okay.
Which is so interesting. A lot of people don't know that distinction, but if you think about it, if only maybe 1% of the entire American population is giving birth at home, midwives would not be very busy, right?
So what do you go to your doctor and then you schedule a midwife? Is that how that works?
So they're totally separate practitioners. So midwives are trained differently than obstetricians are. Midwives are trained really to focus on normal birth. So from the very beginning, their whole goal is to help this birth to unfold as naturally as possible.
So they're with you before?
Yeah, you're seeing them for your clinical care the whole time. And midwives also do GYN care as well. I mean, even at this stage of my life, I'm past having children. For my GYN care, I happen to go to a midwife.
Wow. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And now what about a doula?
So a doula is a little bit different. So a doula is a non-clinical birth professional. So she is not doing, I shouldn't say she only, because there are some he's, but mostly the vast majority are she's. She's only doing, she's doing the support part of it. Okay. So a doula will typically, and there are two types of doulas. There's a labor doula and there's a postpartum doula. So labor doulas are the ones who will be with you during birth, but they will come to your home first, help you to go through labor at home, and then accompany you to the hospital, go through labor with you at the hospital.
See, I didn't even realize they went to the hospital. I thought it was all at home.
Oh,
okay.
No.
And then what's the other kind?
Which other kind? Oh, postpartum?
Oh, I thought you said there were two types of doulas.
Yeah, labor and postpartum.
Okay.
So postpartum doulas are doulas who will come to you after the baby is born, which is something that's so lacking in our culture, where we don't really have the support. So a doula is somebody, they will be, they'll have more expertise in breastfeeding than, let's say, a baby nurse might. Okay. And they also are there to help you to mother the baby. So instead of just taking the baby from you and taking care of the baby, they're going to help you, whether you're breastfeeding or not, but if you're breastfeeding, they certainly can help you with that. They're going to mop your floors. They'll go to the supermarket for you.
Wow.
I mean, I want a postpartum doula now.
Yeah. and how do you, this is going to sound crazy, how do you find them? I wouldn't even know.
Google!
I mean, luckily I had my mom with me, but you know, I didn't even realize that these were even options. Even a baby nurse, I didn't really know about.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. Somehow my mother knew about baby nurses, and it did not serve me. So I'm a very big proponent of postpartum doulas if you're going to make a choice. But I mean, here on Long Island, we have the Long Island Doula Association, which is amazing. Yeah, and there are tons of doulas that are actually certified through LIDA, through Long Island Doula Association, but they don't have to be. I mean, I'm a member myself. I don't practice as a doula anymore. But labor doulas, postpartum doulas, yeah, it's a great resource. And just all of these groups online. There are tons of birthing groups and baby groups and mom groups.
If there's one thing I learned from the last time, is not to be afraid to ask for help. So this sounds like a great source.
It is awesome. I cannot tell you. Even if you have family that's around that can help you, I think having somebody, well, certainly during labor, it does not take away from the partner's role at all. If anything, it enhances their role. You know, of course, you will always want to find the right person and connect with the right person. But labor doulas, postpartum doulas are all great add-ons, I guess I can say, to your clinical practitioners who are either your midwife or your doctor.